2 minutes.
Men's lightweight single sculls A final. Another tremendous event with heavy hitters. In lane 1, Alexis Lopez Garcia from Mexico. Julian Schoberl from Austria in lane number 2. Antonios Papakonstantinou, lane 3 for Greece. Lane number 4, Paul O'Donovan from Ireland. In lane 5, Niels Tor of Italy. And the American Samuel Melvin in lane 6, closest to the cameras, as we are just moments away from kicking off one of the most anticipated boat class finals this week.
Mexico, Austria, Greece, Ireland, Italy, United States. Attention.
They're off. We talked just how important it is to get off to a hot start here. Stroke rates, the Austrian up 55 strokes per minute is incredibly high, as everyone's is about mid-40s at the moment. Again, the first 5 to 10 strokes is usually the fastest stroke rate we'll see during the race, as they find now their race pace, usually just under that 40 strokes per minute marker. Let's get into who's racing here today. We have Ireland's Paul O'Donovan, 2-time Olympic champion in the lightweight double sculls, was just in Paris, where he took his 2nd gold medal. Antonios Papakonstantinou took bronze as well in that lightweight doubles scull behind O'Donovan. So in this race alone, we got 2 Olympians that had both medaled, deciding to try and become a world champion here, as well as an Olympic medalist. This time solo in the boat. Every single rower less than a second apart from each other as they cross the 500-meter buoy. Niels Tor of Italy won silver last year in the World Rowing Championships. Is also the reigning European champion. And if you thought that wasn't enough, he came here on Sunday afternoon in the 2nd heat of this discipline and put up a world's best time. The only one we've seen been broken here in 2024 World Champions, with a time of 6 minutes and 39.56 seconds. The American Samuel Melvin, currently in 3rd place. just a heat prior to Niels Tour historic race was just about 2 seconds off of the world's best time previous to Niels Tour beating it. As you see, a little bit of a swan getting out of the way of these rowers. There is numerous amount of wildlife on this water. We've seen a couple fish, ducks, you name it, we've seen it this week. It is currently Papa Constantinu in the lead. Paul O'Donovan following 5 meters behind, and then it is Niels Tour in third. Samuel Melvin now putting a little bit of a piece together at the end of that 1,000 buoy, the halfway mark. We usually see rowers put together a piece around that midway mark as they have that strategy they want to implement into this race. They would have been thinking about it all night, going through it in their head moments before this race officially kicked off. And again, from that 1,000 meter mark to the 1,500 meter mark, you'll hear athletes and coaches of the different nations supporting their athletes, as there's the Henley Island, and usually you don't see that in these international events. It's usually just around that grandstand you'll get that kick of adrenaline. Here in St. Catharines, you almost get a full half of the course. You get support. It is now Paul O'Donovan making a move, currently in the lead, half a second over Papa Constantinu. Again, these rowers extremely close to each other. As you see that open water with a beautiful view of the double grandstand on either side of the water. And that is what we talk about when we say the fans came out here to support, and that's exactly what they've been doing all week. This race, nothing different. Paul O'Donovan, 2-time Olympic champion, looking to defend that and win gold here as well. Niels Tour in 4th place. World's best time on Sunday, looking to improve on that silver medal finish last year at the World Championships. The bronze medalist from Greece, 14 meters behind now, Paul O'Donovan of Ireland. As they're in the red buoys now, 250 meters left to the finish line. $13 meters now difference between Ireland and Greece. It will be the 2-time Olympic champion bringing home the world champion title now here in St. Catharines, Canada. With an official time of 6 minutes and 49 seconds. 10 seconds behind the world's best time of Niels Tour, second, Greece. 6 minutes and 51 seconds, and it is Niels Tour edging out Samuel Melvin, who was in third for that last 500 meters. 6:52, 6:54 is the American in fourth. An absolute treat, as it is only the third race of the afternoon session. You see Niels Tour, the current world's best time holder, on this course as well. Just enough to give him the edge over Samuel Melvin, who is beating him for a number of hundreds of meters up to that point. As we head to the victory ceremony of the women's lightweight single sculls, just the race prior to this one,